Good evening, everyone. It's Ancient. I'm back with another video that a lot of people were asking me to do in the Discord. Not a lot, there's probably like maybe 4 people to be honest. I'm just saying that at this point. But, uh, I do want to start off the video with thank you for 500 subscribers. So I'll use that to try to better myself in how I create my videos and make sure that they are more or less a little bit more correct than I would typically try to make them. Since in the last videos I did miss a few things, I wasn't clear on a few other things, so I'll try to mitigate that going forward. But other than that, we're going to start the video with mining habits and tactics, as the video title suggests. So, when we're talking about mining tactics and habits, we're just going to be going with how you should mine, what you want to keep in mind while you're mining, and yeah, we'll just get along with that real quick, and I'll do what we need to do. Probably the first thing that we should do is we're gonna rebirth real quick, just so we get the full experience of starting from scratch and continuing on from that. So we're going to go. I'm going to be going through all the stages as a normal player would. So I'm gonna meet you guys at the mine. We're at the mine now. I did a quick little mining just to show off some little things while you're starting out. Firstly, you're not going to be worrying about anything. Just dig 1x2 holes, really. You're going to be looking for lead because they spawn in nice deposit sheets like so in high quantities. So to come across these a lot more often, you're going to be mining at a 90 degrees with how you'd typically mine. So be mining this way, or you'd be mining this way. And while doing that, you're going to be probably little punching some 1x1 holes in the wall real quick. No matter where you go, just kind of punch some holes in. You'll probably come across some ores while doing this. And if you want to, you could just really just go into one of these pockets, mine a little bit more, uncover some ores on the bottom, and just do it again. Yeah, it's not really rocket science, to be honest, to figure out a mining style. Everyone has their own little quirks when doing so. So I'm going to show you guys real quick a habit that you want to try to pin down. Once you guys have, say for example, the nano sifter, use it. Don't just let it rot in your inventory. As soon as you guys could get a crusher, it's so easy to progress the game once you get that set down. So I'm going to change this real quick. So it's focusing on the nano sifter. Alright, there's the setup. You don't even need the duplicator, to be honest, but if you do, it helps so much. So all you really need, just a nano sifter. Just real quick, just put your ores in and just hope the gambling gods praise on you for an iridium, and then boom, you're out of the early game and you're entering mid game, or about to, I would say. So I'm gonna let this run through. I'm gonna join a public server and I'm gonna show you guys real quick what you could do when you, well, do join a public and you don't have a private readily available to you guys. Alright, we're here in a public server with some nicely mined out mines, to be honest. This one you could definitely tell they're just starting out. This one's dealt by someone that knows how to play the game, or has. So, when entering a mine shaft that is so neatly made, what you want to do is make sure you stay as close to the wall as possible. If there is any openings, you want to try to get into that opening so you're not in the way of any like passerby, to say. So just hug the wall as best as you can when you're mining in the walls, and you're about to leave. Make sure no one's coming down. If there's a giant vehicle coming down, wait for them to pass. Oh wow, my throat's scratchy. So once they pass, then you're free to go. Always let the higher tiered players, if you're a low tier player, go by first, because you're not gonna beat them. To be honest, you're a small quad bike or a small vehicle versus a giant rectangle on wheels. There's no beating that thing. You could probably knock them back, but you'll probably get them stuck, and you're both stuck in the mines once that happens. So just let the let people drive by. Bigger vehicles have right of way. Simple as that. Just try to not be in their way. Hug the walls. If you can't hug the wall, well, still try to hug the wall. If you can't go inside of the wall, I should say, like a small inlet on the side. But once you do get to a point, you'll probably understand as to why you want to do that, because you're going to be coming across people that were in your shoes. So once you get to that point, you'll definitely feel why it's needed to do that. So while I'm here progressing through the game, just as a beginner player, I should say, or a post rebirther, what you want to do is, if there's a mine like this, just scavenge the walls. No one's going to mine them, probably. And if they are mined, well, hopefully you were the one that mined them, because they're just free ores sitting out in the open. It's a habit that you should try to get yourself to do as well. A little tactic, I would say, as well. It's like a half and half habit tactic. So you don't have to mine for the stone, well, mine through stone for the ores that you're, well, looking at, you know? So, yeah. Here's an example of parking an inlet as well, just so you're not in the way of anyone. So, we'll continue on. Oh, there's a vehicle right on our way. Watch what happens when I hit them. We both get knocked back. Imagine that happening inside the mine. It is not good times. So, yeah, we'll get to the next one once I get to that part of the game. Alright, here's a perfect example of what to do and what not to do. So you have myself here, parked alongside the wall. There is enough room for a vehicle to cross by here on the left side of my vehicle. This person's vehicle right dabs back in the middle of everything, and they're going off to the side. You would typically want to try to go as straight as possible, but that's just a mining etiquette once you get further in the game. So this mine here is actually wide enough to fit nearly 2 vehicles. Just barely. That's why you want to park alongside the wall, so the people that are coming down trying to pass by you don't have to use too many explosives or spend too much time trying to pass you. So, uh, we'll go down here real quick, run by. So if you're in a situation where they're not mining too far, but you also don't want to get in their way, let's say for example you are in bedrock and they're exploding, they're mining everything, mining every ore. Just mine to the side, just mine in the walls real quick, see if you can find anything. Like I just found some cobalt there. Just don't be in their way. Any ores that they blow up, technically, by mining etiquette, whatever ore you blow up is your ore. So if you blow up and you find iridium, that's your ore. Unless someone steals it. Well, I I don't know what to say about that one. That's just kind of mean on their part. If you blow up an ore and you find something good and they take it. But if it's left behind like this, where they're mining and they're not doing anything about these ores, free. I say dibs, to be honest, at that point. But just stay mining off to the side. Don't get in their way. Don't be mining in front of them. Don't be placing explosives that are lower tier, because lower tier explosives do not particularly help. It, in some way or another, actually does get in the way of progressing through the mine. So once, oh lovely, there's another one. So once you are like stacked up like this, it's kind of hard to leave. But if you're a small vehicle parked along, I'm stuck. Parked alongside the wall, could kind of weasel your way out. But if not, oh well. You can see what they are trying to do right now. They're actually stuck behind this person, trying to blow up the sides, and try to leave. So, I'll be following their way out. While they leave, I leave. Well then, it seems my nano sifter is hungry. Let's change that so we can feed it properly. This should keep it fed. Alright, now that we've reached the closure of this video, I would say, there is a few things I do want to say. I've most likely forgotten a lot of things that I could have said that would prove useful to be brought out for a lot of people to use when they're mining with either themselves or with a group of people. because this game is designed to be played with other people. You don't typically want to mine solo, you always want to mine with other people. At the beginning of the game, it's kind of hard to do that, so you would have to start solo one way or another. And once you do get to that point where you could actually start mining with other people, it'll be, well, a bit iffy. It depends on how you do it in public servers or private servers or specific groups of people, like people that are looking for expeditions going to 2200, making that parking lot. Either you do railroading. Yeah, that's about it. So I have nothing else to really say, to be honest. For anyone that wants to add to the video, well, can't really add to a video that's already been made, but still, just put in the comments. I'll read it. Other people would read them as well, most likely. And yeah, I'll probably make another video. Who knows when? Just trying to keep myself motivated to play the game until the next update. So yeah, hope everyone has a nice day, and see you in the next one.